Hello, this is Nisha Patel reporting for Narcity, Canada, on the day that thousands of people are mourning the death of Queen Elizabeth II. The late monarch's funeral has just finished taking place at Westminster Abbey. A religious ceremony has taken place and the Queen's body is now being moved outside of Westminster Abbey and along, so that the mourners who are waiting to see the late Queen can catch a glimpse of the coffin. Of course, there were thousands of people within the service today, and also about 200 heads of states. It was a day of emotion, and the Brits do pomp and ceremony very well, and we haven't seen anything like this since about 60 years ago when Winston Churchill died. The funeral was followed by a 2-minute silence and then the national anthem, and this will be the last time that the national anthem was sung to the Queen. It will be sung again a bit later on using the King's name. So what happens now? The coffin is going to go along the Mall on a walking procession from Westminster Abbey to Wellington Arch. Along that way, Big Ben is going to toll at 1-minute intervals, and there's also going to be gunfire salutes at 1-minute intervals too. The procession, of course, is being led by the royal family, King Charles and Queen Camilla Consort. The actual procession itself, at the head will be the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The King will lead the royal family, and of course there will be other senior members of the royal family, as I just said, people like Prince George and Charlotte, young royals there out for their great grandmother's funeral. The coffin will then be transferred to a hearse, where it will then begin its journey to its final resting place of Windsor Castle, which is where the late Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, is also buried. So along that route, the palace has chosen a route that is where the public can actually line the streets. They want to make sure that as many people as possible are able to pay their final respects to the Queen, so they have made the route a very public one, and it will make its way. It will take about one and a half to 2 hours for the hearse itself to make its way to Windsor Castle, and it will be greeted by thousands of people along the way. I will be going along to that part of that route, and soon, a bit late, stay tuned to Narcity, Canada, where you will be able to see a good shot of the Queen's hearse going past as it makes its way to its final resting place of Windsor, where there will be a private ceremony taking place with just the King, the Queen and their immediate family. As you can see, I'm at a cinema here just there, and there's been a number of pop-up places like this that are here so that the British public can watch the funeral take place, as it is a public holiday here today. So that's all from me from Ealing in West London. For now, stay tuned to Narcity Canada's Facebook and other social channels to find out more. And I do have to say that the last week has been an emotional week. I mean, we've had queues that have gone up to about 30 hours so that people can pay their final respects to the Queen. In this country, everywhere you go, there are billboards of the Queen, and they're all monochrome videos, billboards. You cannot miss what is going on. And today, out of respect to the monarch, all shops are closed and it is a public holiday. And it has to be said that on a normal public holiday, many shops are open for a shorter amount of time, but today most shops have decided to pay their last respect to the Queen by closing down completely. At the moment, it really is quiet everywhere you go. I mean, London is not a quiet city. There's traffic everywhere, but today is quiet. And when I went into Green Park a couple of days ago, it's a somber mood, but it's also a mood that we're paying respect to a person that has given 7 decades of service to this country and indeed to the Commonwealth countries. So the Queen will be remembered for all the good that she did, and indeed after all of this has happened today, there will be a couple of days of reflection for the country about what King Charles will do next. I mean, he has already made clear what his intentions are, but over the coming days and weeks we will learn more. He has got big boots to fill, so he's keeping quiet. Presumably the royal family, they've had a grueling schedule, and you have to remember that King Charles is over 70 years of age, and it's been a very difficult time for him and his family. Their mourning has been very public. The public are mourning, and so are they. So presumably now they will take some time to reflect. We are hearing rumours here that the new Prince and Princess of Wales are going to be moving into Windsor Castle, but we haven't had any confirmation of that yet. So that is what we know for now, and we shall keep you updated on the Narcity Canada Facebook page and social media channels. If you would like to know more, log on later, and you will get to see a good view of the funeral hearse as it goes by the streets of London. Take care for now. Bye bye.